The next pillar is understanding the role secure bases play in leadership. There are two parts of this. One is to be a secure base to your followers, to your team members, to your organization. The other is to have secure bases. What exactly is a secure base? Well, it's a person, it's a place, it's a religion, it's an object, a goal, a belief, a whole range of possibilities that give this sense of security. It's out of the attachment, out of the bonding, that secure bases emerge, in which you feel in this safety, the ability to then go out and explore, to be creative, to be playful, to shut off that early warning system in the brain in which we fundamentally are surviving and looking for what can go wrong. With secure bases, you turn that off and you look at opportunities. It's the way that you create trust. People who feel anxiety, lack of confidence, lack of trust, it is reflective of the fact that they don't have external secure bases or internal secure bases. That there are any number of ways in which you can find secure bases. I'm listing here essentially two broad categories. People. It's through people that you learn how to love and how to belong, and ultimately how to feel you have a place. And it's through goals that you learn to succeed. The ability to succeed is based on the ability to practice, fail, learn from it with feedback, and get ever better. We can use an example of music. Most people have taken music lessons, and most stop. Most people have stopped, and the main reason they've stopped is because they've not had a secure base or a positive, inspiring teacher to carry them through the frustration, the learning feedback. Those who have learned any skill, whether it's sport, music, you name it, they tend to have a coach or a secure base to inspire them. Specifically, a music teacher who helps them feel the benefit of practicing, getting negative feedback because they see the goal of what they're going to learn. I'm reminded of a wonderful story of a woman in her mid-40s who came to one of my programs, and she had been a high performer, projected to be CEO of the company. Unfortunately, at one point, she started plateauing in her performance and actually started to deteriorate. Her boss and herself could not figure out what was going on. And in our program, she discovered very quickly that as a child, she didn't really have secure bases. Her father was not there for her. Her mother was not there for her. But she did have a professor at the university, in all the positive ways you could imagine, was like a father to her. He motivated, helped her feel motivated, helped her get her job, helped her through her career. And ultimately, at the point where he died, her performance stopped. It plateaued. And she said, I went to the funeral and I couldn't cry. I was shocked. I was just cold inside. And when she realized, going back to the bonding cycle, that she had grief for this man, she allowed herself to go through that grief, come back to understanding how she needed a secure base. And after understanding this, she decided, I'm going to find a new bond, a new attachment, and this time the secure base, I want it to be a woman. She did a search in her network and was able within a short time to find such a person, and within a very short time, her level of performance had gone back up, not to the level that it was, but even higher. The trajectory proceeded, and she ultimately became CEO of the company. Now, here's the point. She said, I never would have understood the importance of that secure base, nor would I have understood the importance of that grief and the importance of finding a new secure base. The message is very clear. We need secure bases till the day we die. We are going to lose secure bases. When we do, we have to go through that grief process and be able to come back and reconnect. The point for organizations is this. In the US, close to 80% of people say they do not trust their boss. This is catastrophic. This means the boss is not a secure base. If you are a secure base in an organization as a leader, you will then create trust, where people turn off that flashlight that's looking for the negative and start looking for opportunity. And at that point, with trust, you're going to have explosions of creativity, you're going to have high levels of engagement, and ultimately, you're going to have people driven by intrinsic motivation. And intrinsic motivation is the powerhouse of high performance.